Hey, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'm coming to you live from a well in Suffern, Rockland County. This is an actual well. Come, thank Jill for holding the camera. Take a look. This is actually where we get fresh water from this well. I'm coming to you live from a well because in this week's Parsha, we are told that after Abraham died, the Philistines stopped up all the wells that he dug in his lifetime. And then Isaac comes along, his son Yitzchak comes along, and he undigs those same wells that the Philistines stopped up, and he gives the wells the same names that his father Abraham had given them. It's a very, very strange situation. First of all, why are the Plishtim, the Philistines, stopping up a well? This is how our ancestors drank, and today, even some people still have wells. This is how we get fresh water. Even if you didn't like Abraham, why would the Philistines stop up the well? And then why would Yitzchak go to all the trouble to undig that well and call the wells by the same names that his father Abraham did? And Rabbi Soloveitchik explains very beautifully that it's to teach us a fundamental lesson about the role of Yitzchak in Jewish life, and really me and you. You see, Abraham, as long as he was alive, he was powerful, he had a following, and the Philistines did not like his preaching about ethical monotheism. But they understood there was nothing they could do. He had a large following. But at least once he would die, they knew he was mortal. And they wanted to make sure that all of the teachings of ethical monotheism of Abraham, what would begin Torah Judaism, would die along with Avram. So you know what they did? They stopped up the wells. The wells, water represents Torah. The Torah that Avram taught, they were trying to bury it. And that's why Yitzchak comes along and he tries to dig it up, and he gives the wells the same names that Avram had given those wells himself during the life, to teach us that people will come along and try to stop what we are teaching, but the next generation, the next Yitzchaks of the next generation, that's us, we're going to dig up those wells, we're going to call the wells by the same names. Do you know that in the United States and in Israel, many of the yeshivas that were decimated by pre-war Europe, we gave them the same names. The Mir, the Tells, these are all names of cities in Poland and in different parts of Eastern Europe where those yeshivas stood, because we are the Yitzchaks of the next generation, digging up the wells of Torah, making sure that the Torah that our ancestors and our forefathers taught continues. You and I are a link in the chain of Torah and Jewish tradition. If we don't continue to dig up the wells and to keep the water flowing, the spigots, the water of Torah flowing, it will not continue to the next generation. And my blessing is that we take the Torah, we take the water from our parents and grandparents, we bring it to our children by living ourselves the most meaningful purposeful lives of Torah. Shabbat Shalom.